So you've heard of thought leader ads on LinkedIn and you want to know what they are, how they work, and how to set them up. I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to set up thought leader ads, even if you're a complete beginner. Let's jump in. Now the term thought leader ad might sound fancy and sophisticated, but it's really just a personal post like we see here. This is a great example, right? It looks like someone just posted on LinkedIn, but you notice the difference here. It says promoted by numeral. Now if we click into his profile and start scrolling down, we'll see the original organic post that he had posted here. So this is an organic post he posted normally, and now it's being promoted, which means there's paid ads, paid money being run behind it. So it could be shown to anyone that the company wants to target. So in this case, I'm being targeted with the ad. So why is this important? Well, up until recently, you could only run LinkedIn ads from a company page like this one. So you would only see ads coming from company pages. And as you know, people are a lot more relatable, likable, you could build a relationship with. But up until recently, you could only see ads like this one from a company. But now you can take your personal posts and instead of them getting a few hundred or a few thousand impressions, you can get them getting tens of thousands or 100,000 impressions to exactly who you want to get in front of. So the only difference between the quote unquote thought leader ad and your organic personal post is that right underneath here, it says promoted by numeral. So let's hop into the ad account. You might see the word advertise here, or you might see it over here. So click on advertise. In my case, a lot of ad accounts are going to pop up. So let's find the one you're looking for. So here we are in the ad account. And on the left, you're going to click on advertise. And we're going to click on create campaign. Now, one important thing to note for thought leader ads is there's only two types of objectives right now you can run. One is brand awareness and one is engagement. So if you want to optimize for getting a lot of impressions, go with brand awareness. If you want to optimize for getting people to like and comment on the post, go with engagement. In this case, let's go with brand awareness. Now, the first thing it's asking us is to choose a group it's going to be part of. So I'm just going to choose anyone for this example. And here we go. Now you can give the campaign a name. I'll just call it TLA for Thought Leader Ads. The objective is brand awareness, right? So this is going to maximize the number of impressions we can get. And now we can choose the audience we want to target. So for this example, let's just pretend that we're targeting people who are CEOs. So we'll just type that in. Of course, in your real life example, you're going to go on and get very granular of exactly who you're targeting, what industry they're in, what's the company size, but that's for another video. We're always going to uncheck the audience expansion option. It doesn't really help improve performance. Now for thought leader ads, it's really important to note that at this time, LinkedIn only allows us to run thought leader ads as either an image or a video. That means we can't run carousels, we can't run document ads, we can't run other formats, only images and video. All right, so in our example, we're gonna run video ads and we're always gonna turn off the LinkedIn audience network. We don't want that on. We'll set a pretend budget for this example, $50 a day. And now we come down to bidding. And in LinkedIn, we almost always, like 95% of the time, do not want maximum delivery. You will spend about 4 to 5 times the amount of money to get those clicks or impressions. So change this from reach over to impressions. And then look, there's additional options, and then you can find manual bidding. So look, we're gonna do impressions, manual bidding. They're going to give us some really high range up here. We're going to bid really low because basically LinkedIn is happy to spend your money and they will want you to bid higher than you need to. So we put the bid lower and then we see if the ads are serving and we're getting the impressions that we want or the clicks that we want, then it's good. All right, down here, we're going to click next, save this. So we're going to click on browse existing content because these organic posts already exist. And we'll click on LinkedIn members. You can add employees. You can even add friends or partners as long as you're a first or second degree connection. And now, in this case, I've already added myself. Let's say we're going to add somebody else. You find their name and click on them. And then what you would do is you would click request approval. After you request approval, they'll get an email asking them if they approve the request. And they also have the option to turn on auto approval for all of their posts they've ever made in the past and ever made in the future. So I highly recommend that when you send approval and they get the email, tell them, hey, please turn on auto approval. All right, so here's an example of that email request. The person is just going to click review request and then they'll click to approve it. All right, so now that we've gotten approval of the person whose ads we want to run, we'll click on them. So we'll come down here and choose which LinkedIn post we want to run as an ad. Maybe it's this one. Click add to campaign. Now, if you do want to get a preview of what this will look like, you can click here and click show and feed. And we'll see the organic post that's now going to run as an ad. And like I said, the only difference you see is promoted by the company name over here, but that's about it. One other important thing I want to call out for Thought Leader ads is that you can't put a button or send someone anywhere with a button. With regular ads that are coming from a company page, you'll see a button here that people can click on, which will take them either to a website or it might take them to open a lead gen form or something like that. With Thought Leader ads, there is no button. So the call to action is a little tougher. You can put the link that you want people to go to inside the text, but you'd have to do that in the organic post before you run it as a Thought Leader ad. And now there's nothing we can really do to edit it as an ad because it's an organic post and you can't edit or change it here. Click next. And now we get a final chance to review everything we want to do. We skipped over the targeting part, so didn't do anything there. Look at the bidding and the budget. And we're ready to run. In this case, my campaign group is off, so you can ignore that. And we'll launch the campaign. And that's it. Good luck.